voice mod just didn't work. Thanks, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that what you heard was me testing my audio. I was yelling, but like...
Cream gravy.
There it is. Let me download and pass it off. You can't. Someone already did it. We're entering into the scary territory. Alright, you've hit quad digits. You're Birdie Empire. No, when I saw that on my homepage, I was thinking about clicking on it. Why is he Narpcore now?
Milky the Yo, it's because I hit 8. I hit 8 on my keyboard and it turned me into like a robot again. I guarantee that's what happened. Quiet, Milky. Be quiet. Just turn me up. He's so quiet. You're gonna watch ads. I have you turned up. You're gonna watch ads. But look, like I said, you're getting into the scary territory. You're gonna talk about your tube min now. What the fuck is a tube min? How about you watch ads? Okay. Watching an Ed Sheeran ketchup ad right now. It's not good. I don't really want ketchup. Arcadian knife. Keep in mind, now, if you buy it, it's gonna go up to like 2,800. Your mic volume compared to everything else is really quiet for me. What's your favorite ketchup? Heinz, I guess? I don't really go out of my way to buy new ketchup. It's ketchup. The fact that the money pool says someone can buy paint. I mean, if someone can buy paint. Do you see the new Dawn as a cincture ID? Is this like her first syncing thing? Because I don't think she's gotten a syncing ID before. Has she? We need Dawn. I guess that's true. I forget that does syncing whenever you're in, like, negative coin stance. Because I'm like, oh yeah, that's just the charge ID. I'm wrong. How much in order for you to add a redeem that makes you sound like a robot? No. My voice is my money maker, you see. This is the goods. Alright, see this right here? Yeah, that. Yeah. That's the money maker. That's the money shaker, alright? I do a little bit of the jiggle in the throat department, and then I start, that's what gets me the big bucks. Only Ryoshu's missing syncing now. I bet she'll get it during her Kanto. She'll get sad. Bless you. Thank you, Jizz. I cough. But it's nice to just have the blessing regardless. This is gonna hurt me later. Voices of the Void! Yes, I want to redeem to have Milky turn on voice changer. I want big mommy booba Milky voice, totally. Yep, that's still flooded. Streamer, can you make it sound like your tits are big? Please, streamer. It's not weird. Would you also talk to me like a duck? What the fuck is making that noise? What is making that noise? How'd we flood the basement? I missed it. I mean, no one knows. Like, no one knows. I have no clue how it flooded. It just kind of happened. Entirely. Yeah. Entirely unpreventable. Basement noise. I don't think there's anything in the basement making that noise. X-ray India Kilo. Have I done this? No, I haven't. Sorry, I've got something in my throat. I have a disease of the mind. Have I done this? This is a new one, right? Did I do this? I didn't do this. Did I do this? I didn't do this. No, I haven't done this. Paper on floor. Yeah, this is like a secret. This is a secret. Sure, man. It's a secret. But look, okay, look. I'm in a very odd headspace. Because currently, I'm thinking about Marvel Rivals. I want to play Marvel Rivals. I'm irate. Because I really want to play Terraria. But I couldn't play Terraria yesterday. Because my friends have this fuck-ass thing called a job. So I can't play on the Terraria world. Everyone's like, oh, let's all just do our own, like, solo Terraria world. Like, you know, satisfy the cravings. The itchy and scratchy cravings. And I'm like, but then we're all just playing Terraria solo. And then we lose the friendship. We let the flame die out. Is there a way to fix the basement? I just need enough bucket. I just need a lot of bucket. Bucket will solve this. Why is my FPS doggy shit poo-poo garbage ass? Never beating the NEET allegations. It's just the fact that I have more time afforded to me than the average person. I want to play Terraria. Tonight, maybe, we can play Terraria. Therefore, I will be happy. I will be satiated. But, as of right now, I am not happy. I am not satiated. I am a beast, ravenous, and full of fur. My state of being is one of pain, and also torment. They're closing other programs running in the background because crypto Marvel Rivals and your download of porn. No. No. I need all of those. It's like I'd always tell people whenever they're like... Whenever the fucking TF2 lobby started lagging. Like, sorry guys, I'm torrenting every episode of Totally Spies right now. Well, I already did this. You still want me to tell you about the, my Kabbalistic findings and the connections to limits? Because a lot of essaying, I think posting them each ad time would be best, as to not distract you. What do you think? Go for it. Have fun. Be yourself. Okay, do we need to go over the list again? What fucking list? Oh, wait, no, you mean the Totally Spies fetish list. No, we don't. I still remember that like the back of my hand. Actually, wait, hang on. I am curious. Do I have anything in the background that's like, you know, just consuming resources? No? No, it is just VOTV. I really, like, I'm starting to understand Noida, too. Like, in my downtime. I'm beginning to get it. Because I've now crashed the game twice. Which is good, I think. That's how you know you're doing good in Noida, whenever you crash the game. It's like Isaac. Like, the Binding of Isaac, you know you have a really good run going whenever, like, tapping the key to fire once risks crashing your game, and holding it down does crash your game. I've been watching you fuck around on this thing for half an egg. Believe Bob and still pass the class. I remember you. I remember you. You left because you said a better streamer was streaming. I remember you. I remember you. I have no idea how to play Noida. I just run past everything that sweet pacifist with. There's a fucking pacifist bonus! Whenever I'm inside, it runs like shit. Or I guess, like, it runs below 60, which is weird, because, like, this game is made in, like... This game is, like, two pixels big. Now it's gooder. Is it the water? It's rendering the water. Is it the water? I feel like it might be the water. There is a drain down here. But I feel like in order to stop this, I have to somehow, like, fix this. And I don't know how to fix that. Get a wrench and fix the pipes. Does that work? Does it work? With toolbox. Alright, wrench is not the maneuver. Alright, first things first. Not that. No, you need to go in there. X-ray, India, and Kilo. That's what I needed to do, right? Yes. I'm good at my job. I now eject slot. Insert zippy drive. You need a spanner for that one. I am stupid. Don't say tool names at me specifically, or I'm going to start crying. Okay, zip drive. I need 4 signals of level 3, which I have. There we go. I'm done with my job. Where the fuck? Everything's scared. Strong as fuck ice mother. Hi. Thank you for giving me money. That's a lot of money. $5 is a lot. You could buy things with that. Alright, that's still online. I'm still alive. Snake eater. Ball peen hammer. I'm gonna start, like, vomiting like a cat every time you mention a tool near me. I'm gonna undulate. I'm gonna make weird fucking noises. That's gonna be your fault. Toolbox. Yeah! Spanner. That one's already been said. Pick a different one. You already do that. It is toolbox. It is toolbox. Oh my god, it's toolbox. think I'm drowning. Pliers. Welding table. What do you mean welding table? They use, like, a torch for that. Why is the basement flooded? Nobody knows. Didn't I already fix you? I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. He's just like re-braking. It's not getting fixed. It's not getting fixed.
The horror.
Why is it not getting fixed? The toolbox is empty! I'm drowning! I'm drowning! You are useless to me. Zip drive. Good. Let's go. Cool. I need to buy a toolbox now. It's probably trying to fix those instead. Okay. Okay. Box. Join me over here. There. It's away from the pipeline. In the meantime, let's do our job. Tell me, chatroom, are you excited for Monday? Are you ready to go out and get what is yours and do what is needed to do to you today on working with money value? Let's maximize our modality. It's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday! Don't lie to me. There we go. Good. Tapes are completely filled. Is that comment I posted? That's like really funny. I have to like scroll up a lot because you all don't shut the fuck up in general. You talk a lot like people that are social and it's weird. When did I post that video? Somewhere up here. Where's that comment at? I need to, like, burn this saying into my brain. Because usually I just post things and I forget about it. It's the one that's, like, you know, rubs my tummy with, like, desire or something. I forget what it was. But it's something to that, like, effect. And it's really funny. Cool. Box. Good. Don't walk in here, you son of bitch. I'm gonna put you in the flooded basement. You're going to the wet basement. Good luck getting out of this! Okay, my bones hurt. You steal them for a few hours. I don't know what bones are. I'm gonna be real. That might be my biggest moral failing as a person. I just don't know what bones are. I just never got it. I don't have any, actually. The doctors, whenever they x-ray me, they're like, you have a lot of, like, really weird cartilage. And I'm like, I know, it's weird. I don't get it either. I've never had bones. You're just sludge. No one said that. No one said that. I just said that I don't have bones. which is different. I can hear him. He's trying. And good enough. Okay. Where's my toolbox? I guess I need to buy shit. Like, I need to actually, like, purchase things. Milky the gelatinous cube. My streamer is a cube. Does anybody else's streamer get nice, big, and jiggly whenever he dissolves boats? Mine does. That's my streamer. Awful. Isn't that, like, the point? You've been here for so long. You know what these streams are. They're not good. And that's why I keep doing them. Every time I click go live, my only thought process is just like, you know, I'm gonna go live to a bunch of my adoring audience. I owe it all to them that I have the position that I have now. I should really, really make really bad jokes and make them feel pain. I need, like, box. Yeah, that. Buy a lot of these. I need drives. Good. You should throw a toaster into a bath in Minecraft. I mean, gosh. If you're saying so, then I trust you, okay? Look, you make me feel like the color of khaki. Isn't that good? That you can feel a color. What joys we all share. Some days, I feel like magenta. You commit redstone water. Get the daily inflation joke out of the way. You say this, but I'm going to make more. Everyone's gonna be playing Kirby Air Ride soon, and I'm not playing Kirby Air Ride. And this is why I have to, like, inflict suffering upon all of you. That's a lot of that's an awfully hot coffee pot. Where's my toolbox? Oh, there it is. Okay. This time, I unflood the basement. Power flickered. That's not good. Something's about to happen. I'm not paying $900 to play Kirby. I get it. It's draining! Why does this not fix? Why does this one specific one not fix? What the fuck is hitting something? We're good. We're good. It's gonna drain. Everything will be fine. I'm leaving the basement. Why am I still carrying this? Don't blow up the gas can. Okay. Why are these red? What? What? Why are they red now? Are these like fake drive boxes? Why are they red? This doesn't feel... I don't feel safe anymore. Why are these red? Come from Shinpai's worst, you laugh, you lose ever. I wanted to say the PNG tuber you had there is fucking adorable. Platonic. One day, I'll get someone to make a message that says /Cardily. Actually, no, okay, I can't say that. There was someone in, like, one of Shen's fucking videos where, like, I had a PNG, like, I had a Fuki thing drawn by Finn, and they were like, hey, yo, Milky's, like, PNG tuber kind of looking in a way. And I was like, holy shit, how did you actually just say that? My voice comes out of that. And my voice is not good. Anyway, hi. Thank you for watching me. Usually, I think most of Shen's audience fucking hates me, and this is actually, like, you know, this is fair. Because I just say words in, like, a vomit-inducing maelstrom. Look, you can't just ask boxes why they're like, damn, that PNG tuber kinda... They said that, though. Like, they said that about my PNG tuber. Or I guess, like, the Fugi thing. I wouldn't call it a PNG tuber, because like, I don't really use it for, like, PNG tubing. Did I just never upload this? God, I'm good at my job. Anyway. You are so funny, /Carney. If I could be a Carney worker, I would be so good at it. You have any idea how well I can grift money from people?
Cream gravy.
We hate you in a very, I want to punt this person affectionately. Sure, let's go about that. Found you through the subathon, and here we are. I feel like that's many people, though, because, like, good. I've been doing bad streaming now for many a year. And then after the subathon, like, everybody just kept, like, everyone just migrated here, because I guess I just did night shifts good or something. Look, the lesbians desire you carnally. That's literally not true. They're lesbians. I am friends with many lesbians. But, I mean, like, I don't think they desire me carnally. They're just here. I keep, like, collecting them. Morrowind. We liked your funny words, funny man. Really? There's something else I need. I need a knife. That's what I need. I need a knife. Knife means I cut potato. Stop doing that. I'll fix that soon. Ish. TR.check. They're all, like, above 50. Don't flicker my lights at me. I'll kill you. Alright, grab this. I hear something sliding. I swear to God, if that motherfucker opens the door again, I'm gonna go ballistic. Like the Friday Night Funkin' song. Anybody else remember Friday Night Funkin'? Am I right, chat members? Remember Five Nights at Freddy's Funkin'? Yo, does anybody else here listen to Ballistic from Friday Night Funkin'? Wait, what's your favorite Friday Night Funkin'? I like this bit because, like, I feel myself dying every time I say it. It's funny. Good. Give me my knife. I can use this to cut potato. Do I need a cutting board? Like, you don't need a cutting board to use a knife. You can just, like, use it. I don't, like, need a cutting board. That thing's still gonna be here. I didn't send it away. Cutting board. Fine. What if stab fingers? Go away. Ah, I'm about to pass out. Basement successfully unflooded. It looks darker down here now that, like, it's not flooded. How are you making that noise forever? You don't use the knife directly on your countertop, right? You don't, like, you can, is what I'm saying. You don't have to have a cutting board. You can't... See, look, he doesn't have a cutting board. Like, he's doing great. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to use a cutting board. It is preferred in every single possible instance to use a cutting board, but you don't have to. You can just, like, free ball cooking. Don't forget the Alamo. I thought... That's it. That's the end of the sentence. I thought. Upvotes to the left. One of them make it in here. Are they moving shit? Save. Where is my drives? The fuck is moving? What is making that noise? Why does it only happen when I'm not looking over there? What the fuck is it? What the, I'm going insane. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go fucking crazy. What is that noise? I like the decor style. Very postmodern. It's called I'm poor and I can't get rid of shit. It's this game of a jump button. Yes. All video games have a jump button. Clean your room. Also, it's probably the locker goblin. There's no locker goblin. We got rid of him. He got out. You locked a mannequin in the locker next to the door. No, he got out. See? There's no sell button anymore. There is a sell button. The issue with the sell button is the fact that it's locked behind a 2,000 cost purchase, which I don't have because I have $100. I need to start crypto mining. Then I can make good money forever. That's good enough. Oh wait, no, I need to save this. Good. Get signal. Put that there. Grab this. Shove it in there. Good. Where's the jump button in there? The jump button in Limbus Company is only available to those that are pure of heart. If you can't see it, then I'm sorry. You will not be reincarnated into a beautiful lotus flower. You see the ID pages? Not really. I just know that Heathcliff does burn, Don does sinking. Therefore, I know where to put them. I thought the tree shadow was some kind of giant, scary monster that was, like, walking toward my base. Slowly. I want to make Hong Lu whimper so I can never jump. See? Not pure of heart. I can't wait for the... I felt the heater turn on. The air got harder to breathe. Can't wait for the crypto bubble to burst and put you in millions in debt if you keep the crypto scam running too long. But I need to do this. Why was I looking at the ceiling? That's not lore accurate. I sleep on my stomach. Please implement this feature into the game. Otherwise, I'm going to start getting violent. Blow your damn nose. No. I'm gonna get sick. And you're gonna hear it. And then I'm gonna be on stream being like... Hey guys. Big chungus. And we're all going to have a nice, enjoyable time. What the hell is this? Oh, that's just generic trash pile plunger. And then there's also one whole potato right here. That's how you sound anyway. It's literally not. I sound beautiful, suave, like a radio announcer. That's Okay, that's good. That's at an angle. In the machine. One could even say sultry. I will actually throw you into a volcano. See? That only happened to those of good voice. Back in the ancient times. Whenever volcanoes still existed. It's a shame they had to go extinct. Smack you with a rag covered in Vicks Vapocool. I mean, look. So far, the only real skill I can say that I have as a person is making people, like, upset and or mad. Which is good, I think. I had like, a friend. It was Tiki. Tiki messaged me, like, my full fucking name. Middle name included. And just said, order that fucking pizza. So, like, I think I'm pretty good at making people angry. I've got, like, a permanent, like, you know, what is it? Fury, that's the one. I've got a permanent, like, fury spell just attached to my being. I'm okay with that, I think. Mainly because it's funny. That needs to be angled. This needs to be angled. This now goes down, and then we can make an X here, and then this goes this way, and that goes that way, and we are done forever. Wow, I'm really good at everything. Milky, that was pretty cool. Thanks. I'm glad you agree. Chat member that I just made up. No. Milky, you've made more shitty days of mine than actual good ones that I can keep track of. You're good at making people not upset. Yeah, I bet I am. You want to hear what the inside of my mouth sounds like? How was that not right? Why didn't it just go? Down this way, over here, down this way. Okay. I think my favorite thing that I do currently is making, like, really wet noises with my mouth, and people hate them a lot. Like this one. Nobody likes that noise, which is funny. You're actively wearing the Shabiri's Woe towel. I am kind of just, like, running a madness build, like... But just in the real. What if I just turn this place into, like, a pseudo-kitchen? Nah, dude, that's sick. You got pussy. That's so cool, gamer. What's up, John? It's me, Ringo, from the Beatles. I hate Milky Deku. That shit is diabolical. That's, like, really funny, though. I learned that from, like, Squirrel. That is learned behavior. I did not come up with that. I'm not going to do, like, stolen joke valor. That's good. I didn't know what the Pikmin streams entailed during last VOTV stream, and now I'm burdened with knowledge beyond because of the latest YouTube vid. Funny? Aren't I a funny streamer? Aren't I funny? Oh my god. Say I'm funny. Ah! I deserve that, actually. Okay, yeah, no, that's deserved.
Gravy.
That is full-on deserved. I'll attempt to make a machine that looks like your skull in honor, and then you can get it off the market and use it when you do it for the game. This is good. Thank you. Now, okay. Ideally, the soon-ish of me getting a Switch 2 is in the very much soon-ish. Because my employer, my friend, my Nakama, my Tomodachi is coming back from Japan. And whenever that happens, then the house hunt becomes back on. But I'll let you all in on a little secret. I'll let you all in on a little behind the scenes. We got fucked. We got fucked. What? So, there were 4 houses that Shen was interested in. There was 4 of them. She had open houses scheduled for all 4 of them for whenever she came back. All of them got bought. Literally every single one of them got bought before she was able to make it back from Japan. I don't know how the hell we got that cosmically unlucky, but we did. There's your behind the scenes. People or Airbnbs. I don't know. I think it was people. But because of that, I have made a new list of new houses. I've sent them over, so hopefully the boss looks it over and is like, these are cool. These are like, these are big sexy. But hey, that's just a theory. A house theory. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to Alien. Not me, just him. I want to open bidding for a certain time. You and me both. Like, the houses were just there for so long. And then they just, like, we got fucked because they were just like, oh, yeah, all right, they all got bought. That's how I feel, Drive. But I mean, I guess the German housing market. What do I know? One of these times, I'm gonna be, like, whipping my camera around, and I'm gonna, like, see a dude, and someone's gonna be like, Milky, what the fuck was that? I'm like, huh? Or housing agent fucked. No, the housing agent did not fuck us. Because it's like, Shannon has a guy for it. And he schedules the open houses and everything. We just got fucked because people just bought the houses. That's it. People just bought the houses. Because Shen technically was she was a prospective buyer. She was on the list to look at an open house, which is different than being like, I am interested in buying this house. The open house is to see if you are interested in buying that house. Or if you're like, no, this house is not for me. And we only had open houses scheduled. So I guess people came along and were like, I want to buy the house now. And then we just, you know, lost out. Holy shit, guys. It's like a Final Fantasy XIV reference. Like with the housing gacha. We just got an epic 1-star pull on the housing gacha. Instead of the Elite and Preems SSR 5-star housing gacha pull. Explode. There's a housing gacha. In 14? Yes. It's bad. It's really bad. It's kind of like, it's really stupid and dumb, but there's a gacha. Anyway. Why did Shen not say they're looking to purchase? She is looking to purchase. It's just the fact that usually whenever you're buying a home, you don't want to, like, go in and be like, I'm here to do the open house. Because you go to, like, an open house to be like, hi, I need to look around the home to really see it and get a feel for it before I'm like, yes, I will purchase this house. This house. Look, why is the 124 point redeem at like 1040? Because I added points onto it back to whenever it was like 60. I had like 4 points onto it, and that's messed up everybody's calculations, but it's funnier this way. I can't scan that. But that's why. Because having an open house scheduled is, like, lower on the priority list than someone just showing up and being like, I will buy the house now. Because real estate people don't give a shit. They just want the money. They want to sell the house. Doesn't matter if someone's interested in it or, like, whatever. They just want the money. This is the void speaking. What can I do for you, Milky? Stop making the signals disappear. Make them stay forever. That way I can actually scan these things. They're using fake interiors now. The housing, like, website. Like, okay, German house listings are fucked up. Because I don't know how it is in, like, the rest of Europe. But I know for a fact that, like, with German house listings, they love doing this thing where they, like, show you an interior and they're like, this is what it could look like after it gets remodeled. Like, they have so many of these things that are just like, this is what the interior could look like after it gets remodeled. And it's like, why not just show me the interior? I don't know, maybe I'm too used to, like, the American, like, home market. Like, they never do that for America. All American homes are just like, this is what it is. Buy it. I'm sniffing you like a dog. What time is it? We're on day 18. Remember, we gotta get to day, like, 50. We get to, like, day 50, and then that's whenever we go back to Pikmin. Okay, Papa golf uniform. 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 He just takes pictures in the odd angles and says good enough and charges you 1,000 a week for 1,000 a week for a shoebox. That's the good part. SB. Target golf. I love that F just turns on my flashlight no matter what. I should probably go for Papa. What the fuck did I type? You worry. Target Papa. I said Celeste about it. Did I say Celeste? It was Celeste then. I don't care. How easy is it to sell only tier 3 signals and fill the quota? Pretty easy, honestly. The thing to watch out for when selling tier 3 signals is the fact that, like, you want to upgrade processing speed before you even upgrade processing level. Because the game does not ask you for tier 3 signals unless you can produce tier 3 signals. So, what you want to do is you want to go here, and you want to make sure that this processing speed, you want to make sure that's all the way up. Because whenever that's all the way up, then you can just process the signals at an actual manageable rate, and it's not going to take 8 years. Because whenever they're like, hey, give me 5 tier 3 signals, then it's like, yeah. But if you have processing speed leveled up, you can actually do that. And eventually, once processing speed is, like, you know, fully leveled, you just kind of, like, then you just build a stockpile passively, and then you're good. How many read writes do you have? 26. You're good. You said Pikmin 3. What'd I say? I did find a bunch of, like, things whenever I was, like, looking for homes of just, like, so many listings just have the dude standing there, or, like, the lady. They just have the realtor, like, standing there as, like, the final image. It's really weird. Use up full box of tier 3 signals per day with time to spare. Yep. And full signals are good. Full dry boxes are good. Because then you make a lot of money. Are you buying a realtor's skin to live inside of? God, I wish. It'd be so cozy. Nice and warm. Okay, yeah, my FPS is back to 120. It was literally just the water. Next is Pikmin 3 and 4, and then Celeste. There you go. I trust glasses more than I trust myself. Have two realtors go to the same house and have them battle like a Pokemon. I don't know. Like, the thing about realtor is that, like, am I wrong in assuming that it just seems like an easy job? Literally all you do is just, like, tell people, hey, buy this house. We fixed the basement. Yes. Oh my god, there's a light. Oh my god. 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 Because, like, I could sell people a house. It's not hard. Most people go into buying a house being like, I want to buy a house. Therefore, you just be like, okay, here's a house. Buy it. You have to bear lying through your teeth to them to sell the house. I could never lie to people. Me, personally, I could never lie to people. I couldn't bring myself to do it. My heart is full of gold and butterflies. He says like a fucking liar. You'd be a bad realtor. Doubt. I could never lie to people. Golf. That fuck-ass dog shows back up. You would sell me a place with black mold. Technically, fungi is alive, and mold is fungus spores. So I'm giving you a home full of friends. Something that will alter your cognition. I couldn't tell if something was moving, but it's just the dish. I need to be on the lookout for dogs. Is this? It is. Doing it legally, often excessively difficult. It's just lying. But it's like lying for money. I'm okay with that. Milky's offering a streamer. Streamer has wares if you have coin. A dog would really lift the vibe right now. What do you mean, lift the vibe? The vibe is immaculate. Like, how much do you charge for skooma? How much you got? Got any dragon bones? I'll take them. I'll give you 5 gold for them. SV, target, I don't know where I'm going. Uniform. Okay. Oh my god, I have feet. What the fuck was that? There was a banging. I swear to fucking god if that's a dog. I will not be harassed by another canine. I hear it. There's something out there. The game doesn't say it yet, but I know it's there. There's a fuck-ass dog. I know there's a 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 dog. I know it. Why is there just trash out here? There's another piece. Okay, well now I'm interested in seeing why there's just trash out here. Now there's no trash. What do you mean by dog? There's a dog. There is a dog with a light on its head that barks at. It's not really barks at me. But there's a dog. Alright, more of these guys are getting off their stands, so we're just gonna kill them. That's good. That's good. Almost done. Time to stock up on pipe bombs then. I don't know how to make pipe bombs. I know that I seem like I know how to make pipe bombs, but I don't. I literally don't. Isn't there an incinerator in the basement? There is, but it doesn't kill the mannequins. The mannequins that get off the stand will just walk around. And there's no way to get rid of them unless you just break the stand. Once the stand is broken, then they die. Johnny Test agrees. There's a pipe bomb in the office drawers. Wood chipper too. Does the wood chipper work? My streamer is genocidal. You say this like I haven't petitioned multiple times and campaigned many times to kill every bug in existence, except for like a select few. You thought you could fucking get away. Good morning, Milky. Like, bugs suck. I still maintain this fact. Bugs suck. Fish are okay. Even though some fish are bugs. Like, every bug that lives in the ocean, that's okay. Every bug that lives in water, that's also okay. If there's a bug that exists in, like, in real life, the ocean's fake, by the way. But if there's any bug that exists, like, on land, usually I hate them. West Virginia too close to the sun here, white boy. I just hate bugs. If I could, like, genetically modify every single mosquito to never be able to eat ever again and just, like, function like those moths that live for a week and then die because they have no mouth, I think that'd be better for everybody. Like, look at the moth. The moth doesn't do anything. It doesn't have a mouth. As a caterpillar, or whatever the hell the moths are before they become moths, it exists, it's beautiful, it eats its fill, and then it lives for a week as an adult and dies. The Luna moth. The Luna moth is beautiful to look at. And then it dies. Before it becomes one of those moths that just, like, lives in your home and is like, hi, yeah, hi, I'm trying to get to the sun. Hi, yeah, what's that sun you got right there? Hey, can I get to the sun? Hey, oh, hey, you turned the sun off. Hey, is that a computer monitor? Hey, is that the sun? Hey, why you got a sun right there? Hey, can I look at the sun? At least that's all moths do. I will say that. Moths just do that. They don't try to, like, eat me. Every other, like, bug suck. What do horseflies do? Except suck. Would we really be worse off if we just, like, genetically modified them to remove the mouth? They participate in horsefly races. Ah, yes. New Uma Musume. The horsefly girl. I let a deer fly suck me off once. You fascinate me. I love your moth impression. It's always fun. Have I done this before? I thought this was new original bit. Am I just recycling shit now? Ah, I see. A good purchase. Okie dokie. That's a lot of 8s. That was quiet. Milky, you hack. I think you all are just losing the hairs in your ear. I think you're just slowly going deaf. I despise you sometimes. Only sometimes? I gotta get that number up. Milky is lovingly refurbished content. Hashtag my refurbished streamer. You always hit tails in your second coin. That's why I don't recycle it. Because every time I've tried, I don't hit the head, so I don't recycle the coin. Good enough. There's something I needed to do. Right, I need to do my job. Buffer, yay. You do that again. No, it's once per stream. Pain is barely louder than your voice at all, even though it's supposedly supposed to be way louder. It's like, I can't make it louder. Physically, I cannot make it louder. I lack that ability. I cannot magnify the volume any more than it already is magnified. You can, though. I can't. It's at 100 in voice mod. And then on stream, my volume is like all the way up. Why are you people asking for hearing damage? That's it. They just want it to hurt. I get it. It's like that dude that locked him, that was, you know, part of like the medical study, and he just shocked himself for fun. This is good. See, this works out pretty good. Because it is ad time anyway. All right, here you go. Gamble. Have fun. Be yourselves. Remember, you only win as much as you put in. So you need to bet a lot of money. You need to bet a lot of money. All in. That's the winning mindset. I want to see it. I want to see these numbers go like really high up. Like if I go broke, I can't pay the bill. Go all in. All in. Come on. Deaf in one ear delay. Can you go louder? No. All right. Big head. Huge head. Big head mode activated. Reroll. You can't demand a reroll. It's a fucking prison. Just bet better. If you bet on the winning option, then you win. What is this song? This is a collection of Pokemon Champion Battle theme. But they're all made to be like Game Boy sounding. It's this. I just inspected element on this page. It's this. Oh, I need someone to like compress my like rib cage. I think that would be better for me. Hello, streamer. I bet wrong. Can I get a refund? That's not how this works. You can't go to the casino and ask them for a refund whenever you don't win. You literally just can't do that. Give me the sound for pain. I can make it louder. Just look at the solemn lament, like, gunshot sound. You like the findings so far? I did. It makes sense as to why. Now I know why, like, it's an inverted and, like, regular tree of life. You were not very Dondori in that video. Yeah? And? What are you gonna do about it? Tell Nintendo? They already know. Wait, what? Oh, that's not done. Okay, so that's that done. I need 3 signals of level 3. Where's the zip drive? Where? Hey, Jack? See, now that we've had a very exciting, gamble-tastic time, we can go back to the nice, silent reflection of the woods. Isn't this better? No yelling, no screaming, no weird bits. Just having fun in the woods. Milky, scream. I can't do that.
The horror.
That would be against the vibes. I'm a vibe-based streamer now. Starting now, I will no longer be weird or off-putting. It will now be ASMR type beat. You're not allowed to hear Rainbow's theme. You're just not allowed to hear Rainbow's theme. You can't do that.
The horror.
Where are your tapes? Right here. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Bye forever. Back to my job.
The horror.
Wrong button.
Cream gravy.
That was 30K. Yeah. Yeah. How's it feel, Crispy? You did it for the bit. Now you're down 30K. Just imagine whenever the doublet gives it to the next guy starts hitting that number. Which will be soon, by the way. That will continue to double forever. And we're already up to like 1,000 something on that. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I got paid. Nice. Okay, so. There's like metal something. Like a rack? I think it's called a rack. No, it's not called a rack. Shelf? Not a shelf. GPU is 200. Frame! It is a frame! We buy a frame! Now I can't afford a GPU. Fuck! This is fine, I think. Because then I know that what comes after this is the headache-inducing part, where I have to make a cooler for all of them. Or no, I have to make slots for all of them. And making slots for, like, all the GPUs is a pain in the ass. Making coolers is also a pain in the ass. But this is fine because I can just access the parallel dimension. And the parallel dimension will allow me to make infinite coolers forever. I had 400k once, but I spent it all on Clark Downs in one stream. See, this is why you all rule. Because you will just, like, infinitely use money. This keeps, like, the economy in balance. Good. Come on! Please! Come on! Get the fuck inside!
The horror.
Gotta wiggle it sometimes.
Cream gravy.
I could just leave it in here, I think. There's no outlets in here. I can't leave it in here. Why don't I just put it, like, out here? Like, in the main area. Like, right over here. Who needs a sitting area? No one visits. It's just Curve. And Curve could use the chair more. Doesn't it take massive amounts of power?
The horror.
Is there, like... Do I have to worry about power consumption? I've never worried about power consumption ever. It makes the Transformers break faster. I just kind of plug shit in and then leave it on. There we go. Crypto mining. Turning off certain things makes signals go faster. Yeah, but then like I don't have lights. I like lights. I like being able to see. I already have to start using drives off the drive rack. Drive on drive rack. You done?
The horror.
You're running out of points. I already hit that. Nah, whatever.
The horror.
In game, right? Right, streamer? Oh, you only like cryptocurrency in game, right, streamer? I think this would be like a stupidly funny mode. Be like, no, I like cryptocurrency in real life. I own monkeys. I own 7 apes. I bought an NFT for $30,000. It is worth 4 now. Not 1,000, just $4. Please show us your NFT collection. Google images.
Cream gravy.
Wrong button.
The horror.
Just Google images. You'll find a few of them. I have an NFT of the original Windows 98 background. It does nothing. You were the chosen one. I think it would be, like, so fucked up. If, like, the last stream I ever do, I just come out of nowhere and I'm like, yeah, I think AI art is actually fucking sick, and I think that NFTs fucking rule. I've got 700 crypto coins. Buy my milk coin, and then I just never show online ever again. I never post anywhere else. That's it. That's the final thing you hear from me. And then I'm just gone. Some funny bits, Chester. Oh, I jingle happily. Like, how much is milk coin worth? It costs me money every time you buy it. Shen would kill you. Oh, I know. But also, at the same time, look, okay? I need to swing at every hornet's nest all the time. If I'm not getting stung, it's not fun. I'll buy 4 million. I need another drive. Everything costs drives now. Missed. There's just a subscription to MilkyTheSquid Twitch channel. Sub today. Don't tell people to give me money. That's not your job as a mod. Your job as a mod is to, like, kill people that say mean things to me. If anybody's ever mean to me, you have to fight them personally. That's what you signed up for. I say signed up for, but you didn't even sign up for it. You kind of just got elected, and now you're here. That's the way everything works around here now that I think about it. Alright, what the fuck? What event do we have going on? Is it just the storm? Cockroach Man is here. That's not a real thing. I'm going to a better streamer, huh, Milky? I could just kill you. I could. But I don't. Because I've got a nice, big, and loving heart. Almost as big as my belly. Oh, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. I should not be allowed to say that. How'd you fix the basement? Yeah, toolbox. It was toolbox. Yep, toolbox again. Alright, the event's over. Cool. Are you big and round, streamer? Do you need inflated more? I am skinny. My big and loving ass. No. No. I would never. No. I am skinny. Yes, I'm really skinny. I can see my wrist bones. Is that, like, normal? And people usually see, like, their wrist bone. Because I can see the bump. I see that. Yeah. That's normal. Okay, good. You said you don't have bones. It's called lying. Keep up. Hey, keep up. I still live, like, off of a compliment that one of my friends gave me. They just said, like, I have nice hands. He is a notorious liar. This is true. But also not really. I am, like, thin. I've always been thin. I'm a stick. My arms are, like, tiny. This will get me through eventually. We're getting there. Lying on the internet. Oh, I can't read the last word. Like, its existence is based on whatever they think for the current bit. This is true. They wanted to fuck you so bad, they said your hands are nice. I don't know. I think they were just being nice. I play piano, so I have, like, really long, thin fingers. That's hitting the door. Why is this just not open? Eldritch Milky. Oh, my streamer is a horror beyond my comprehension. New light novel. Buy my book. Because it's closed. That's how doors work. Yes, I want to open the door. Play piano, name every piano. Baby, grand, upright, Tomahawk, Toyota, Tomahawk missile. No, I gotta wiggle myself here. Where's my hook? Fuck. Okay, how do I get that back? Alright, I need to super jump. Good job, Milky. I need to super jump. Hang on. Alright, I need to get a little bit higher. Because I can super jump from up there. No, I need to super jump. I need my hook back. Oh, wait, there's a ladder here now. There's a ladder there, too! What's the point of super jumping anymore, then? Ruined my super jumping. There's my hook. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Okay, let's try this again. I also need to grab this. Because my battery is beginning to die. There's like a door there. But there's not a door here. That leads out there. I'm so good at everything. I have a degree. Okay. Hook. I just need to buy a new hook. I'm gonna buy a new hook. I'm gonna buy a new hook. I'm gonna buy a new fucking hook. I'm not getting that hook back. I need another hook. Yeah, I need a hook. Where am I? Hook. Buy. A degree in what? Temperature? Yeah, in Fahrenheit. I have a degree in color blue. Know everything about it. Know where it came from. I'm gonna use my hook to get another hook. How? Alright, big guy. Alright, funny guy. Okay, guy. Okay, wooden man. Okay, buddy. We're going to the basement. You did this. Don't forget that. You did this. I didn't want to do it. I really did. But you did this. What? Hello, Milkman. Hi. Are you just stuck up there? Yeah, you are. It's funny. All right. I'll be back after I get my delivery. Have money, dick nips. You really don't? No. No. Nope. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot to me. I am glad you continue to give me money, like, month after month. I now have my hook back. And that one's stuck up there now, too. Okay. This is why I have two of them. Milky, did you hear that Vine is back? Yes, I am excited for Vine being back, mainly because of the fact that they kind of have to, like, just... They can't fuck that up, I think. I mean, they can, and they can fuck up anything. Yeah. I shouldn't be. I should not be able to open this. Okay. This is a fucking hidden wall. This is a hidden wall. I know it's a hidden wall.
The horror. The horror.
Why does it have Why does it have SCP animation? Why does it have animations? Because, okay, the mannequins don't give a shit about anything. They don't even kill you. They don't knock you down. They don't do anything. But if you light them on fire, they will endlessly, like, walk towards you. Which is why you should never light them on fire. But if you lock them in the furnace, then they can't leave anyway. So eventually, they'll die. Good. What did I miss while I was in Marvel Rivals Hell? Not much. I should play Rivals again. I need to get to at least Diamond in Rivals. That way I can get the funny, that was a good stretch. That way I can get the, thing. The, like, card thing. The banner profile customization. The thing. Yeah, the thing. He's in the game. Sounds like this. He's from Brooklyn. You're doing great, buddy. I need to... Just gonna move this out of your workstation. I wonder if he feels pain. That'd be funny. Fuck. Where's your beautiful music? Where's your beautiful music? My throat is dry. Please hold. I need to get a drink. I just tried to use my mute sound thing. I tried to use my Discord mute hotkey. We're not on Discord. I'm not talking to you all. Water. You're funny. I've gone into it way too many times on this stream, but no, I don't like water. I like flavor. My moist streamer. Can of water. No, I don't drink LaCroix. Giant. There's an N in the final space. There's an N in the second to final space. Maybe it's funny, like me. Oh! That's like cosmically confirming that I'm funny, by the way. Check DMs. I made it louder. What do we think? Is that louder? No. No. Quieter. Not loud enough. No. Okay. Okay, wait, hang on. I think I know I think I know the reason. All right, what about now? That is louder. That was loud. A bit louder, yeah. Okay, that's louder. Yeah, okay, so the thing is that usually, whenever I stream, I keep the game sound at, like, minus 16 decibels. Because ideally, whenever you stream a video game, you want yourself to be louder than the video game by a good margin. And I remembered that whenever I played that sound file, I'm like, wait, duh. You're hearing it through desktop audio now, not my mic. So I need to just pump up the desktop audio. So I just gave you the full unfiltered ding. One more time, I didn't catch it. No, you get one free paint. I need to buy 7 bajillion drives. I will now never need to buy drives ever again. Put you right there. Move you over. Like he was gonna ask.
That? What is it you wish to ask of me, the great and powerful genie of Squid? I may grant any wish, but only once. If you make a wish that someone else has already made, it's null and void. But your wish still counts. Choose wisely.
Peak for best multiplayer. That's actually true, though. Peak is, like, good. And it deserves to be up there. I'll get to that. Okay, what? 50 drives. I shared myself hate crime to Jeff the other day. Yes. That's okay. Go nuts. As long as you're not using it for self-promoing, then I think that's okay. Because if you're just like, look at this fucking sick-ass Marvel Rivals clip I hit yesterday. Go nuts. Have fun. Do it all the time. Because I still maintain the fact that we need to just, you know, self-promoting needs to, like, not exist. Because I've seen what self-promoting does to Discord. You get people that join and they're just like, hi, I only exist in the self-promo channel. Watch my stuff. Okay, bye. I will not talk to anybody. My beautiful fields of drives. Like, I get an artist badge on my Pikmin drawings on the official channel. No, you have to make an emote. Artist badge only applies to Twitch. You've made an emote. I thought I gave you an artist badge. I forgot that you just made, like, the ass shake. She did. Yeah, I forgot about that entirely. Your mod badge might have overwritten the artist badge. Because badges do overwrite sometimes. Fuck. Drives. Let me check. Because I swear to God I gave you one of those before. Where the hell do you do it? Community? Roles manager. Weirdly enough, you don't. Oh, right. I can't give you the artist badge because everybody else already has all of the artist badges. We only get 5 of them. Because I don't give a shit. It's badges. I give badges out whenever. There's a 5 badge limit, but only on, like, artists for some reason. I could make, like, everybody a VIP. I don't know why I'm allowed to do that, but I could. Yeah, I can give, like, 60 people VIP. But I could only give 5 people artists. Can I have it? Would making a bunch of VIPs remove ads? No. VIP doesn't really do anything. I think it lets you type during, like, sub-only mode. And I think that's it. VIPs bypass auto-mod links. Okay, so that does that. And during emote only. But usually, I just do it to keep track of people in chat that I want to, like, make sure that I see their message. Well, I mean, you know, and Crispy now, because Crispy was elected VIP. That's right, Crispy. I usually don't read your messages. Ever. I don't read any chat messages. I don't look at you. I just imagine what you're saying and put it in my mind's eye. It also lets us know that you like that person more than the rest of us. This is true. Game of the Year nominees. Expedition 33. Dark Souls 2. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hades 2. Skong. And God be with you, Henry. Gonna be real, I'm hoping Expedition 33 gets it, because it deserves it. But at the same time, it doesn't deserve it, because Digimon Time Stranger came out. And it should be going to Digimon Time Stranger. Because that game's gooder. Because it's got Agumon in it. Expedition 33 lost a lot of points because it didn't have Agumon in it. Like, gonna be real, the game would just be better if, like, you know, you could throw out a pepper breath every so often. Call of Forgetfulness. What the fuck is Call of Forgetfulness? I forgore. I beat Time Stranger recently. Man, peak Digimon game. Right? Right? Have you considered the Game Awards are fake? They are fake. I mean, they don't really matter. They're literally nothing. But at the same time, I get excited whenever I see video game that I enjoy going up on the big screen and people are being like, this video game is good. Mainly because it forces me, like, I get, like, retroactive vindication that I was right in saying that a video game was good. So this way, whenever I'm like, hey, gang, did you know? So what the fuck is making that noise? I wonder if it's the guy in the basement. It might be you, but I can't prove that. Okay, what if you flooded the basement? What if you fooded the basement? Yeah, what if? That'd be crazy. Good thing I've never done that, though. That'd be irresponsible, and I'm a very responsible person. I'm trying to think you should watch this video. Crispy, have you seen the fucking, the Miku thing where she gets a job? I feel like that's in your wheelhouse. It's by the same person that did this video. And I fucking love this video.
Everything by everyone.
It's show and tell time again. Shut the fuck up. This is my stream. I can do what I want. Hang on. I want to, like, I just gotta get ahead. I love this design so much. This design is so good. I just like looking at this video. I like looking at her. Lincoln. Yes. Girl, this is not healthy. That's why the song is called I Don't Think This Parasocial Relationship is Working Out. And then this is the new one. Where she works at a job. Because, like, okay, the background, you see everybody. You got, like, Mako, Rin, Lin, Neru's there, Kaito's over there. I'm pretty sure Gakupo was over there in, like, the far left. But I want to find it. Right here. Background. Look at the background. Background. Back left window. There she is! There she is! And then she waves and she's gone. There you go. I wanted to bring attention to this video. It's really good. I like this video a lot. It got uploaded a day ago. Okay, now I have to make sure that I'm showing the game and not the thing. Where the fuck is anything ever? Did you see the Teto kill switch song I said? Yes. I do my best to, like, scour the 5 view mines to find really good music that, like, doesn't get recognized. It's like, you know, everybody's heard of, like, Deco. But you gotta be, like, in the fields. You gotta be, like, sniffing like a hog for truffles. To find the really good things that, like, one guy has watched. The criminally underrated. That's good.
That's good.
I would play Marvel Rivals on stream, but I also can't do that. Because whenever I play competitive Marvel Rivals, I become, like, a different person. Mainly because, like, okay. I want to talk about Marvel Rivals. Can I talk about Marvel Rivals? It's my stream, and I can do what I want, but, like, at the same time. You become a rage gamer? Not really. It's just that, like, I get so disappointed in people. Go ahead, but I want to crank my hog, guys. Slurs on stream. Not slurs on stream. I'm going to say this in like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Look, if you play Marvel Rivals, I have to tell you this. Never pick DPS. Literally don't do it. If you're not confident in yourself. Playing DPS in Marvel Rivals is the most important job in the game. I'm going to classify it as, like, the most important role in the game. Because the thing is that DPS are so reliant on knowing how to play like so many different characters, and also who to fight and when to fight. And so many DPS don't know this. They're instead just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna stay in front line, I'm gonna shoot everybody, I got a gun, I'm gonna kill that guy, yeah, I'm gonna stay and shoot that guy. If you're sitting there shooting Penny for like 7 years and she's not dying, it's time to swap targets. You need to think about why Penny's not dying, and if Penny is being healed by like 3 healers, maybe it's time to stop playing Spider-Man and go play Blade. But many people have never played Blade because they're like, I mean, I can just one-trick as Spider-Man all the way to Grandmaster, right? No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't one-trick in Marvel Rivals. It is notoriously a not one-trickable game because so many characters in that game exist to counter one another. And because they exist to counter one another, if you're getting hard countered because you're trying to play Iron Man into a Hela, stop playing fucking Iron Man. You're not doing anything other than feeding the Hela's ult charge. This isn't like Overwatch. You can't just, like, play a decent enough hero and do it well enough and then win the video game. There are counters. There are hard counters, even. And because of that, you need to play a different character. This is like a miserable signal. Isn't Spidey a dive anyway? Yes. Counterpoint. Jeff go burr. Jeff does go burr. But at the same time, sometimes Jeff just isn't what you need. Maybe sometimes you gotta go like Mantis. Because you keep getting dived as Jeff. Yeah, so you go Mantis because she's got a shift that locks people down. And then your team can come and kill them. How much of your chat do you think are furries? At least like 80%. I think it's a very good portion of you that are furries. Which is funny because I'm not one. What if not like Mantis? Well then, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to play a character that you don't like because they're just optimal in that situation. Hi, Uwu. Type 1 in chat. 1. Uwu. Yeah. You're not? No, I'm not. You're not one. Yeah. I just like goblins. They're not really like furries. I just like goblins. I like small little shitbags. That door just shut on me. It tried to make an attempt on my life. I played Squirrel Girl. I was doing good, and they had an Iron Man, so I had to swap to Phoenix. Problem is, our Daredevil kept jumping in and dying and refused to change. This is the problem. There is no glory in staying on a character in Marvel Rivals. There's really not. Doubly so because of the fact that in Marvel Rivals, the game actively encourages you to swap because you keep half your ult. As long as you're, like, below 50% ult, you will keep the amount of ult charge you have. And if you're above 50%, it just goes back to 50%. If you're above 50%, build it up, use your ult, then swap. I just like smaller shitbags, but what if they were fluffy? See, that's not it. Doesn't help that your Scrimblow is cobalt coded. I mean, that's on Jen. Blame her. I just realized I've never commissioned anybody to draw my little fucking dude, like, ever. I don't know. It feels too self-indulgent. I mean, I guess I've commissioned Gem. Because he did have to draw, like, all of the emotes. Well, I mean, a majority of them. What's the point of commissions, though? Nah, it feels too self-indulgent. That's Kring. I am not Kring. But, like, okay, look. This mainly... This is mainly a point of, like, I am upset. Because I don't play DPS. Not because I don't want to, but because I just have to play tank all the time. Because it's like, it's bled into how, like, my friends perceive me, like, whenever I play Marvel Rivals with them. Because, like, I think they all think that I like playing tank. I don't like playing tank. I just do it because no one else is gonna do it. Wouldn't tank on paper just be better? Because it is. Tank is just statistically better than a DPS. Playing a tank well is very easy in Marvel Rivals because your entire goal as a tank is to make space for your team to do shit. And the best way to make space as a tank is to constantly be aggressive and push the enemy. Because the space you occupy is a space the enemy does not occupy. And usually, in Marvel Rivals, people back up. They will back up whenever you walk toward them. So the more you walk toward them, the more they back up. The more ground you gain, the more your team can go do things. People don't really know what to do with Penny, huh? Penny's really fucking good right now because the rocket team up, and usually people just don't shoot the nests ever because it's like the Moon Knight situation. The Ankh will usually kill someone before someone kills it. Hero shooters are fundamentally flawed and discourage you to play the game you want to play. Yes! Basically. It's mainly just the fact that, like, in hero shooters, the gameplay is small and team-based. And usually, a lot of competitive shooter players, or just not even competitive shooter players, a lot of shooter players don't want to play as part of a team. They just want to get kills, which is fair. That's fine. Many games before, like, the advent of the hero shooter did just kind of encourage you to get kills. That's the way all shooters have worked, like, forever. They just want you to get kills. Crank fat 90s, get fat kills. You know what I mean? But then Marvel Rivals comes out. Marvel Rivals is really good. I like playing that video game. But also, it's 6 players. All 6 players need to kind of, like, contribute to the overall goal of winning the game, if you all want to win the game. My Ankh will dive for it and hit the ground. Yeah, that's usually just kind of how Moon Knight works sometimes, too. Yeah. I also am noticing so many fucking people don't play Moon Knight. So many people just don't do it. Moon Knight's, like, objectively the best character in, like, every situation. Aside from, like, flyers and stuff, or if they're spaced out, in general, it's always safe to pick Moon Knight at round start, because he's just a good character. Why play Moonlight? I don't play Rival. Moon Knight's just good. He's incredibly good in most situations. Good enough. Yeah, TF2 is objectively one of the best shooters out there in terms of having fun. Oh, absolutely. TF2 is great because you can pop the fuck off and do, like, so many cool things. And also, one person can, like, carry a team. But he can't go Thwip. He can't go Thwip, but he's just one of the best characters in the game. I think he's cool. No, he is cool. Moon Knight fucking rules. I love Moon Knight so much. Kilo Golf Yankee. Kilo Golf Yankee. How can one person carry a team in TF2? A good soldier or, like, demo can just shut down an enemy team. Don't they need multiple people to push the cart? Yes. Kind of. But, like, one guy can usually kill, like, most of the server if he's really good. A sniper, especially, a good sniper just kills you in TF2. A good sniper is just like, this entire area is now off limits. We lost because Wolverine went 0-8 just now. This is what I mean. I like, okay, look. Whenever I play Rivals, I'm like religiously checking the like the scoreboard and the tab menu just to look at my own stats. And if I'm noticing that my stats are like becoming shit poo-poo garbage, it's like, okay, it is time to swap something up. We are not doing well. I am not doing well. We need to change something. Something is like fundamentally wrong here. It's the Penny team, by the way. Why the fuck were they running Wolverine into Penny? Are they stupid? Alright, we're going to Kilo. Wait, I need... I gotta copy that floppy. Okay, would you drink pill? People have said it's okay, so like, hey, why not? I thought people don't know how to do a triple healer. They think the answer is triple heal back. The triple healer is so easy to deal with, it's literally just go Blade. Triple healer sucks and is boring, but you just go Blade. Especially if they have one tank. If they have one tank, just use Blade's like reduced healing on the tank, they die. You win. That's it. Just go Blade. This works out good for me because I like playing Blade. Always Penny in Marvel Rivals. I remember Spider-Man. Nah, she's in Marvel Rivals too. I don't know. I like Marvel Rivals. I like playing Marvel Rivals. But sometimes I'm like, gang, are we sure we want to play DPS today? Let me see your pro streamer Rivals moves to see all of this great advice in action. I have to boot up Rivals. Okay, we're almost at ad break. I'm just gonna boot up Rivals during ad break, and I'll show my hot gamer clips. I was on KT's stream. All I know is that usually whenever I play tank, I'm like, I usually get MVP. Because it's easy. You just walk at people. No. Thank you for giving me money. That's twice now. I've almost made people regret giving me money. But thank you for giving me money. It means a lot. Okay, it's been an hour. I'll show ads whenever this is done. Okay, fuck you. We have 7 minutes. Can I make it to the... Actually, wait, hang on. Can I get all of this shit, like, done with? Grolf. Where's the dog? 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 Got a medical bill refunded 300. Finally spend money on streamers I like. I am happy that your medical bill got refunded. I hate medical bills. I hate medicine in general. Here, have more. You all are so nice to me. It means a lot. Floating rock, mushroom in the woods. When do I explode? Can't be Milky hates estrogen, SMH. I think it would be fucked up and evil if I hate estrogen. I mean, that's just kind of, okay, that just goes back to, like, the tie-in point of, like, I have so many trans friends. And, like, I just know so many trans people in general that, like, if I hated estrogen, or, like, just, you know, changing your gender in general, it would be so fucked up and weird. Can I have some estrogen, please? I can't give you estrogen. I don't have any. Okay. Copy the floppy. Request. Aren't you a horse? We have, like, modern medicine now. We don't need to, like, use horse urine for estrogen anymore. Now, Yankee. Yang. It would also be, like, doubly funny. Because, like, we have transphobia banned in this channel. Remember, I banned that during Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Even look at some of your Tumblr remarks, it's mostly trans men. Because trans women are fucking funny. They're really funny on Tumblr. How? It's my Twitch stream of MilkyTheSquid. You have a bottle of estrogen on you and give it out like grandma candy. Milky's funny. Is Milky trans? No, I'm just mentally ill. You think we're funny? If you're on Tumblr, yes. Like the word, or did something happen? No, I banned the word back during like Birth by Sleep. Because someone was like, I forget who said it. Someone was like, Milky, can you ban transphobia? And I was like, yeah, sure, hang on. Wasn't it a user? I don't think it was a user. It was like someone has the username transphobia. Duh. But they are banned. The same with like US Army esports. I need to think of someone else funny to ban. Because I like adding to the ban list, but like only things that I really just don't like. Thank you, Milky, for killing transphobia. Anything. All right, hey, it's called allyship. Army esports? Yeah, the US Army has like an esports channel on Twitch. I don't know why. But they do. Ban Mr. Beast. Ban me for 1 second. Hey, you got it, boss. Didn't the American Red Cross show up one time? That was during Super Mario Sunshine. Which was, like, weird. Can we ban the U.S. government? Can we ban the Salvation Army? Ban Mahjong. I don't like Mahjong. That works. Ban Mahjong. Alright, Mahjong is now banned. You ban 14. Ban every streamer with 2,000 plus concurrent viewers. Ban Salvation Army. Alright, they're banned now too. We ban pirate software. Ban pirate software. You ban your own name. Ban MilkyTheSquid. You cannot ban the broadcaster. Okay, we got all the signals. Like I said, we got copied by Floppy. I got Floppy. Ooh. So now I need to show you ads. Here's some ads. Watch the ads. You love ads. Where the fuck is it? 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 Go, go, go. It's okay. Cloppy floppy. Croppy floppy. Ban ad. Have you played Soulframe? Not yet. Can I ban my first person? Yes. Ultimate value 300. Interesting. I didn't know Shin was on the fucking tree. Pop a feel on the flop. Is Soulframe a game yet? I don't think it is. Who's up? Okay, let's see. Someone nominate someone for ZV to, like, ban. What song is this? Raven's Descent from Stardew Valley. Hi, Milky. How are you today? Can we ban Crispy for the bit? Milky, can we ban Nestle? Sure. ZV, ban Nestle! I need to find like a good tank game. This was a pretty good tank game. Okay, so like look at this. How do you check like or skip ahead? So like okay, look at this. What I am doing in this moment is I am making space for my team. Because I am constantly in the foreground, because I am always making sure that the enemies are like, they're having to deal with me no matter what, I am creating space for my team. This is like as effective, if not more effective, than just like holding up your shield. So see, I'm chasing down the healer and low health enemies. Moon Knight's dead, chasing down the healer. Swap to Jeff because he's got less mobility. We're not gonna hit Mr. Fantastic because he's doing the shield thing. We explode. We want Rocket out of there. Rocket's dead. We pop ult again. Jeff's ult has a height limit now, so you just shift whenever you hear that. Couldn't kill Jeff. Damn shame. And then we die. Ads are over. So we skip ahead again. I'm back. Back in the front, chasing down Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl does not like it whenever you're close to her. Whenever Reed does that, you can just leave him alone. Because he won't do anything. He'll just stand there. They want to, like, hold that as long as possible. We fought for this last point for so long, by the way. And then that's that. Playing tank is about being aggressive. Case in point. Right up there. 34 kills. 13,000 damage. 21,000 damage blocked. It's about being aggressive. Tank works best whenever you are angry and, like, running at people. This is all comp. There I was with, like, Phantasm. Your DPS players are ass. It's literally just about being aggressive. Here I am. I played solo and got the most damage. That was best Moon Knight, though. I got 2 games in a row where I could play DPS, which is kind of fucked up. I didn't get that much damage there. This one was mainly about blocking damage. Is this game fun outside of comp? Yes, I like it. It's fun. Then I went on a losing streak. But it's okay, because in this one I got SVP, where I did 18,000 damage. Like here, 16,000 damage, 31,000 damage blocked, 40 kills, 26 kills, most kills out of the entire match. These people are just like, they kind of got steamrolled. Why do I always get decimated when I play Hulk? Because whenever you play Hulk, Hulk is a very hard character to use. Hulk is very, very hard to use because you need to know how to engage and also how to disengage. You are a dive tank in the most realist of sense. You need to know when to dive and when to surface. The game does need dedicated RAM to play. It also, like, I'm pretty sure it has a memory leak right now. I am, like, pretty certain that Marvel Rivals currently has, like, a memory leak or something. Does your goober have a name besides Milky? Nah, it's just me. I don't really, like... I don't distinguish between that thing and, like, me. That's just me. I look like that for real. Rivals always has a memory leak. Because, like, whenever I play for 3-ish hours, I notice that my frames start, like, tanking. I'm gonna find the Ian Corp fanatics. Can't be with it. I totally believe that's just how you look. That is me. I look like that. FR. Buffer time. Go away. We need zip drive. Where is my zip drive? Okay, have this. Have this. I need signals. How many? 5 level 3s. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab that. Slap that. Do that. Yay. Do I have the zip drive? Where's my zip drive? Okay, I have it. I know. I need to think. This is a lot of moving parts at once. My brain is it's gonna overheat. I need to wait for the day to come, and then during the day, I'm gonna go find that stupid cabin. Who's the skinny white guy you're posting pictures of his sopping wet body in the Discord? That's also me. Greetings, Milk Nation. Whoa. Ow. Diving tank means you gotta know how to dive both in and out. A lot of divers I've seen don't know how to move out and just end up dying complaining about the healers. This is true. Usually as a dive tank, you want to, like, single out somebody, usually the healers, and you want to disrupt them. A dive tank exists to disrupt. Maybe you're not there to specifically get kills, but you do want to make sure that the enemy team has to deal with you in some capacity. Because the more that, like, the healers or the DPS have to deal with you, the more your team has the advantage in the current fight happening at the front line. Okay, bye. There's your shit. Describing that German World War. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Oh, I taste my breakfast. God, that was good. I set this signal up, and then I go to bed. That's like no money. What do you mean 4 out of 5? You're really gonna make me use one entire box. Whole ass box for this. No. I will admit, I kind of miss the old drone. Because I could just, like, call it in, and it would just take the stuff and go. Which I would call better. Because I could set it and forget it. But here, like, I have to hear it coming. I gotta go outside. Gotta grab the box. Put it in the bag. Albertson. Go out here. Send the drone away. Then it counts. Alright, so Rivals also has something of an issue with bot matches. I fucking hate the Rivals bot matches so much. They are pointless, they are stupid, and at this point in time, they serve no purpose. Whenever the game came out, sure, it makes sense, I guess. Then, because like, you know, like, oh, look at that, you're doing it, wow! You're doing great, gamer, you got 7,000 kills! Everybody loves you, and your penis is huge! You're epic gaming! But now it's like... everybody knows about these things. Everybody knows about the bot matches. They're not a secret anymore. But they're not giving experience whatever the progression is in Rivals. No, I mean, they do. But it's just the fact that, like, they don't feel good. Because the thing is that... I use them in practice matches. No, Alan. Regular bot matches are okay that you queue into. What me and Glasses are talking about is the thing that like happens like whenever you lose like 2 games in quick play, and then you just get put up against robots in quick play that they just don't tell you about. Bot matches are like a genuine like an insult. Because, like, you just know. You know that you're fighting bots. And you feel bad that you're fighting bots. Because, like, come on. That signal downloaded, like, really fast, and I wasn't expecting that. Everything downloads really fast nowadays. The internet's great. I remember whenever I had to wait 10 years to do anything. Are these broken yet? ZV, stop trying to kill the fucking chat representative. TR1 is currently having a fit. I think that signal was a Destiny reference. I would never know. Destiny's a bad poo-poo garbage game. I still think it's really funny that I just never played Destiny. Every time I would get, like, the Destiny itch, I would just go load into Crucible. I would kill people for, like, 4 hours straight. I'd be like, yeah, pretty good game. And then I'd stop playing again. Grand Harry Potter and J.K. area. If not, can we? Sure. Go for it. I feel manipulated when I end up in a bot match. I do too! Mainly because, like, it sucks because you can't leave. Because, like, if you try to leave a bot match, you also get punished as if you left a real match. That was fast. What do you want? I didn't buy anything. You fucking want? Oh, it's the croissant delivery. Hey there, my little Beck. Oh, it's Anara. That's great, Anara. Bye. Have you tried playing real games like Angry Birds in Space? I play Noida sometimes in my free time now, and whenever I play Noida in my free time, I'm like, wow. Maybe I'm not smart at all. One day, I will figure out how the fuck wand crafting works. And the second I figure that shit out, I win. What class were you? I was Titan. Because Titan was fun, because you just punch people. You could be playing real games, like Pikmin the Third. Pikmin can blow it out ass. Maybe I will enjoy Pikmin 3. Maybe that's like the secret. Maybe Pikmin 3 will be the coup de, like, the coup de grace. The coup de gravy of all Pikmin games. Mom. Goodbye, all of my money. Hi, Milky. How goes the void? You know. It peaked with Louis, I'm sorry. But everybody hates Louis. Everybody that I've seen, like, whenever I play Pikmin, they're like, Louis fucking sucks. We should just kill him. Nobody likes him. Can we ban Louis? Sure, let's ban Louis. You have to test a portion of the buff to see if it's going to make it better or worse. The thing is that, like, whenever I make a wand in Noida that I think is, like, really funny, it just doesn't work. Because whenever I make a wand that's, like, this one will... It's Spark Bolt, right? Spark Bolt with Trigger. The Trigger spawns in like a cloud. The cloud has... Like, I put on, like, an Eat Matter spell. But the cloud does not eat through matter for some reason, and I don't know why. Even though I have it on Trigger. And so it just doesn't work, and I'm like... I'm... Can we ban Schadenfreude? I've grown to accept Schadenfreude. Okay. How long have I had a crowbar? I don't need this then. Can we unban the train? No. Is it a projectile or a projectile modifier? It's a projectile modifier. There we go. Nice and clean windows. Okay, can we VIP Ricardo? No, because someone named Ricardo will show up. It's a Sisyphean task. But at least now, I can actually accomplish it. Did you watch the secret ending of Pikmin 2, Milky? Yes, I did. They make more of the generic trash on there. Is there? There's not, no. The generic trash around the base just exists. I think you can make paper by just, like, ripping pages out of a notebook. And we banned... I'm not going to read that entire thing. There we go. Window. window that you can see out of. Gonna move this right there. Why? 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 You spilt water on it. Why? Now I gotta turn on all the lights again! Actually, no, I don't care about that. Lights are on. Okay. I was sent by the frozen bread eater. You should kill Lizard. I think you should kill Lizard. That is my honest opinion. I just need to clean this window. I just need to clean this entire window. The mop bucket is far away. It will not trigger like a super meltdown again. I know where he lives. Good, kill him. Do it. Fight to the death with a mozzarella stick and, like, you know, the frozen breadstick. I also had, like, a very funny thought in the fact that, like, 14 players. FanFest is, like, next June or July, right? Or am I crazy in imagining this? April. It's in April. Because the thing is that I realized that by the time that happens, because, like, there's a lot of talk in, like, the post-Scuffleathon, like, group server of everyone going to, like, FanFest in April. And whenever that happens, I will be in Germany. Which means that whenever that happens, I'm just going to be left alone in Germany for, like, 2 weeks. Which is really funny. You think Dragon Ball could work in Overwatch Rivals? I don't think so. Because there's not really, like, a lot of ranged options in Dragon Ball. Unless you just make one character, like, only use Ki Blasts. Is this... Am I already out of water? No, trust me. This is something I will want to stay at the house for. Because I don't think me and 14 spaces usually mix well together. Mainly because I've been playing the game for like 10 plus years, and whenever I look at 14 now, all I feel is like a bubbling like pit of vomit in my stomach. I wait for 8.0 with bated breath, but that is it. You're moving there? No, I'm moving to Germany. Why is that? No. No. I will not be speaking of 14 on this stream. Because every time I do, someone's like, Milky, let's think about 14. Every time I voice my opinions about 14, they are not popular. I understand this. I have many friends that enjoy 14, which is why I hold my tongue. Oh, I hear gamer rage. Milky, what think about 14? Pop off. This is a safe space. Milky is John Meteor, Final Fantasy 14. The 14 discourse cannot enter your body without consent. Look. 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 I'm gonna say words. There's also, it's also true. We've had like the 14 discourse like 7,000 times by now. It's just me reiterating topics. Because I'm like, 14 bad, 14 boring, 14 make me sad. 14 continuously misunderstand what game made fun in first place. Pop off. I can't. I can't. Not again. I've done it too many times. It is like cathartic. But I've done it so much. I have literally done it so many times. What is making that noise? Nodding sagely. It's just the fact that, like, I've played WoW now. And I think World of Warcraft is, like, a lot more fun to play as, like, a video game than, like, 14 is. 14's got a better story, and it's easy to follow it more. And I think it's just a better story than WoW, but WoW is just more fun to play. Which I think matters more in a video game. And I get why, like, many people went, like, cuckoo fucking bananas over WoW whenever it was, like, the hot thing. Ah! 1,000 years in the spleen rotator. Well, it was nice knowing ya. Ah! What the fuck? I like how you just typed out the word hilarity. There you go. All of my drives in a nice, convenient pile. Right. Big cassette piece. I've already streamed your game, CTF. I beat your game. I played it and I got to level 7 million. Project Moon MMORPG. Thoughts? Yes, it would work out pretty good, but I think, okay. General thing is I think MMORPG is dead. This is my like super hot take. I think if you drop the first M from MMORPGs and just make like MORPGs, you have like a much better and more funner game. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll fucking end your life with this crowbar. I'm going to eat your fucking wooden spleen. Don't come near me again. Anyway, I think what happens is that, like, usually, whenever you think of, like, an MMORPG, like, it's tab targeting. And, like, the combat is generally pretty simple or just not that good. But I think if you made just, like... Okay, this is my crack theory again. This is me going insane again. Roblox kind of has the right of it. Where you take a game, or I guess it's like Ark or like Rust, for instance, right? You take a game and you have tiny servers. Maybe you get like 34 people to a server. Maybe you get like 60 people to a server. Whatever. You don't need everybody playing on the same server. And because of that, you can take more time to make the game cool and fun to interact with and not have to worry so much about the fact of like, well, what if like 7 quintillion players were doing this all on the same server? What happened to Wildstar? It's dead. True, it's dead. Terra also died. This is usually because of the fact that, like, many people don't want to, like, learn a new combat system. People want tab targeting. Because people, I think, are just, like, kind of stupid. Which is fine. I mean, look at the average 14 player. They suck. But it's true. Tab targeting is easy to understand, and you can just focus on hitting a button and not have to, like, worry about fighting things. But... for instance, Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma, I think, is really fucking cool. Because Dragon's Dogma is just Dragon's Dogma 1, but in an online setting. But the issue is... I'll take it on spaces. Roblox has good games on it. Deep Woken is a really cool idea of a video game that doesn't function anywhere outside of it. But it works because it's small servers of, like, players, and the world is decently enough working because of the tiny servers. And the combat is fast, it's fluid, it's reactive, and it's fun to participate in. The fun to participate in thing is huge, by the way. Because for the most part, combat is how you're going to be interacting with an MMO world. And if the combat is boring and sleep-inducing, then MMO get boring and sleep-inducing if, like, the good story portion runs out. 14! But that's the thing. If that part runs out, then the game gets boring. And then people don't want to play the game anymore. There's an MMO Minecraft server. I've heard that's, like, actually really good, too. I thought Dragon's Dogma was like Skyrim. No. What? What? Why would you say that? What? But, like, DDO is cool because it is just Dragon's Dogma. But, like, with people. And the way it works as an MMO is that you can only see every player that's currently on your selected server in the main town. Once you leave the main town of Dragon's Dogma Online, you go into, like, a sort of instance. It is your own instance of the world map, or, like, the outside map. You will not see any other players there, unless they're in your party specifically. But if they're not in your party, then you're not going to see them. And this allows you to do things like go fucking cuckoo bananas, where you can, like, climb on monsters, and you can reactively dodge their attacks, and you can hit the button to block and, like, parry moves if you hit them good enough. And this is cool and good, because it makes every combat encounter something that you can think about doing and having fun. Kind of like Wild's thing. Yes. The way you see the enter the service. So, let's talk about that. The reason Dragon's Dogma Online entered end of service is because Dragon's Dogma wasn't really that popular in Japan. It did well enough, but it was a Western fantasy game, so it sold very well in the West. People in America fucking love Dragon's Dogma. That's where it became a cult classic. Many people held it up really high as, like, the standard of, this is a really cool video game. It was like the standard of Magic. And the reason it entered end of service is because it was Japanese only. That game was Japanese only. It had a really shitty monetization system, and it was also run by Capcom Online Games. Capcom Online Games is pretty notorious for constantly using money that they made from DDO as well as Monster Hunter Frontier to just shovel into other MMO prospects that sucked. And so they would constantly take money from these MMOs that worked and shove it into MMOs that didn't. What this means is that eventually they stopped making money because they kept making really bad MMOs that didn't make them money. And so eventually the other two MMOs that were making money couldn't make money anymore. And so eventually they just canned the entire online games department. This was around 2018, I want to say. 2019, somewhere around there. And PSO2 literally only exists in America because Microsoft paid Sega to do it. Isn't there some private server stuff for Frontiers? Yeah. There's a private server for Frontiers, there's a private server for DDO. I mean, like, basically every Capcom online game still exists. Which is nice and good because they should. They're really good. But that's usually the way it works with Capcom online games. COG, as they were called, made really cool and good and fun games. But, for some reason, I don't know why, probably the same reason Dragon Quest X is still like Japanese exclusive. Japanese. They just never ported this shit to America. They never brought it over, for reasons I don't know why. But they just never did. And so because they never did, we never got to play these things. Dragon Quest X, for instance, is another example of a really cool and fun MMO that's never coming to America for some reason. Even though it basically works like the Battle.net system, where like it uses pretty much the exact same launcher as 14. It would literally be as easy as being like, hey, what game do you want to play? Do you want to play 14 or do you want to play DQ10? And I'm just like, please! It's so fun! I need to show you Dragon Quest X. Okay, we're taking another intermission. I need to show you Dragon Quest X. You need to look at Dragon Quest X right now. Dragon Quest X. Gameplay. We don't want offline. We want online, by the way. Dragon Quest X, no commentary. So, this is an MMO. Full disclosure, this is an MMO. We want to, like... You run around and you get into a fight. It starts like the encounter. And then you just fight a dude. It's like active time battle-ish, to where like everybody gets a turn, but it's also your positioning matters. Because dudes will just like not hit you if you're out of range of people. And there's like, you can tank in a very real sense. Because if you want to tank in this game, you have to position yourself in between the monster and your, like, healers or spellcasters. So what you have to do is, as a tank, you can also, like, push the monsters. There's, like, a weight stat. And the more you weigh, the stronger and, like, heavier of enemies you can physically push away. Like, you walk into enemies and you move them. And that's how you tank. You just keep putting yourself in between the monster and your spellcasters. And there's, like, a bunch of different things that happen in this game. That's like, oh, if you want to play, like, there's, like, a pawn system. There's, like, a bunch of skills in this game that are, like, random. It's like playing a game. It's like playing Dragon Quest, but with other people. Which is sick as fuck. I think the West really not enjoy this. You say that. I can see it. But I think that they would, because, like, people really fucked with Dragon Quest XI. Like, people really fucked with Dragon Quest XI. And there's, like, different skills. There's a bunch of, like, different armor sets. There's, like, gambling. They have, like, metal slime events where you fight a metal slime and you get, like, a bunch of levels because it's a metal slime. A single player, not an MMO. I feel like the MMO would still just do well, though. Yeah, there's gambling. There's literally an entire class that's centered around gambling. It's the clown class. The clown class has a bunch of different skills that have random effects. And whatever you do is random. So, like, maybe you do damage to an enemy. Like, there's, like, a lot of damage. Maybe you just trip and fall and do nothing. Maybe you give a stat buff to everybody in your party. Would you main the clown? I would absolutely main the clown if Necromancer was not in this fucking game. Or if you couldn't just be a dragon priest and turn into a dragon. Or if you couldn't just tame a bunch of monsters and have them fight with you. Or if you couldn't just be a fucking, like, really cool pirate. What's the saint class? Saint! I just like MMOs whenever they're, like, cool and interesting. And that makes me a freak. Like, I like SMT Imagine. And SMT Imagine is a game that is for freaks. Full stop. That is a game that's for, like, freaks and weirdos. But I love SMT Imagine. Why is it so fucking dark? Thoughts on the announcement for the next Kanto Limbus Company. I want Ryoshu in my mouth, please. That's why my new fucking banner, like my new tagline on my manager card for Limbus is I want to eat Ryoshu. When you try out Legion Remix of WoW, I have not. Mainly because, like, I am a charlatan to an extent. I do like some semblance of story in my video game, and I think the biggest problem I have with WoW is just that, like, I don't really get what I'm supposed to be doing, like, ever. And I think that, like, I just go around and do a bunch of, like, quests that don't matter in a bunch of areas. What's your most good MMO that doesn't already have one? None, because every MMO that could be made will not be made well, and I don't trust anybody making them. But honest to God, I think more anime MMOs need to be made. I think that, like, you could make like an MMO out of, like, One Piece or, like, fucking Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. They did that one. But you could make an MMO out of, like, most any popular, like, anime franchise, and it would probably sell gangbusters for a good long while. But the only issue with that is just, like, eventually you're going to run out of shit to do. So I get why they don't do it. Pretty sure there was a Naruto MMO. Was there? What the fuck? I think a lot of my servers might be broken. I need to send Kerf out. All right, hang on, buddy. Go. And I need to go fix Transformer 1. I got Super Saiyan in it and then just stopped playing after it because it felt complete. Isn't the Dragon Ball MMO just Xenoverse? I want Xenoverse 3 so badly. But I don't think I'm ever going to get that in my lifetime, and I think I've made peace with that. Didn't Blue Protocol Star Resonance also come out? I thought that game was, like, horrendously bad. At least that's what I think I remember hearing. That, or I think it was either that or, like, it already got end of serviced in, like, Japan. It was very bad. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't Xenoverse on its 23rd DLC right now? Hang on. I'm going to go look at Xenoverse and see how much it would cost if I wanted to buy all the DLC right now. Okay. So if I wanted to buy all of the DLC for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, it would be a measly $380. Which is a lot. I feel like there comes a point where you just kind of have to be like, maybe we should just make a new game. Like, that's 380 big ones. Why is it so dark outside? That's what I'm looking for. But anyway, here. My crackpot idea is that MMOs need to kind of suck to be good. But I think all video games need to kind of suck to be good. Milky, what do you mean by that? Duh. Imagine like a one-piece MMO, right? That works on a server-based system. In this server-based system, there can only ever be one devil fruit user of a certain devil fruit type in the server. If you try to join a server with a character that already has a devil fruit, then it's like, no, you can't be here. Someone already exists on this server that has that fruit. You can make a new character that has, like, hockey or not a fruit, and you can then play on the server. But otherwise, no, you can't. Would this suck? Yes. Would this be funny, though? Yes. I think this would make it fun and interesting. That would cause untold amounts of griefing and or account swapping / buying. Exactly. But it would be cool. Which is why I think it would be sick as fuck. Thank God I can see again. Someone throw a nuclear bitch fit and ruin it forever. I mean, that just happens with every single game that is online ever. Like... Why's my computer on? Like, for instance, 14 players already throw nuclear level of bitch fits whenever, like, a class in that game does 3% less damage than, like, anybody else. Like, if a tank does 2% less damage than another tank, everybody goes fucking insane. Romeo Delta Kilo. We're the main character because of that. I mean, then you could just, like, you know, make a server. Milky dead. What is the shiny one out of it? That's what I mean. You could have it be, like, multiples of it, and then just have it be fun. But I think MMOs need to suck. I think every game needs to suck slightly to be fun. Because, like, my favorite game is Dragon's Dogma. Like, 1. But Dragon's Dogma 1 also sucks. I don't deny this. That game, like... The story in it is bad, and also basically non-existent. The early game is not fun, and takes a long while for you to unlock fun things. But once you're past the early game, and once you understand how the video game works, it is the most fun I think I've ever had playing a video game ever. Streamer. Hi. Hey, what's up? Gotta have some jank, yeah? It's gotta have some jank. And I think there is a market for jank video games. Look at Noida. Noida is a game that sucks. You die really fast. You can have, like, the best run ever, and you can still just explode and die from, like, one bad spell. But it's really cool and funny because you can make a spell that's just like, yeah, this just eats everything. This is my super hellfuck spell that just explodes everybody near me and then also kills me. And then it turns everybody into, like, blue creatures. I'm showing it again. I'm showing it again. I'm showing it again. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Where the fuck is it? What What is this game? This is Voices of the Void. Like, no one would believe you if you told them this was an MMO. Nobody would believe you. You can, like, dash around. You have to think about where you're standing. You can move around so fast. You can grab onto the boss because their head takes more damage. And then you can just slap the fuck out of their head. It's cool. It's fun. Why is it running animation look so stuff? Because this game was made in 2015. Or 2016. I think it was 2016. This game was made in 2016. You climb on monsters. Elemental resistances matter. You have people in your party that can, like, buff your weapons with fire because they do more damage to the undead. Certain bosses take certain damage, like, more damage from certain elements. So you're like, okay, I will run, like... You know, we need someone to, like, you know, have them here to buff your weapons with, like, lightning and stuff. Knock the boss down. Put down bombs and shit. Blow the fuck out of their head. The healer in this game has a magic bow. And the other one's just a dragoon. Or Spirit Lancer. Spirit Lancer. Come on. Come on. Come on, you hate me. You hate me. YouTube's doing this thing again where it hates me. I swear to God, YouTube, like, knows I'm using, like, an ad blocker. And sometimes it just, like, infinitely loads. Like, the search results, because it's like, all right, yeah, sorry, we just don't have anything for you. Sorry. It does. It actually does. Yes, they do that. I fucking knew it. Well, okay, like, look at this. This is a healer. This is a healer. This is how you make a fucking cool healer. This is how you heal in an MMO. This is a cool-ass MMO. You're like, you're in the thick of it with everybody else. That's the tank right there beside you. You're both whacking the head. Let's come with this music replay. No, this is Bravely Default music. This is edited. This is Bravely Default music. You can, like, actively dodge things. I fucking love Dragon's Dogma Online. This game's so cool. It's so cool. And, like, it died. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that Dragon's Dogma Online never came to the West. I would have played that game forever. Is there a single-player version of it? I mean, yeah, you can just play the game single-player and then just, like, run around with pawns. Because, like, if you just run around with, like, pawns, which are the player-made NPCs, basically, then they'll just function like party members. And it just works. It works pretty good. You show us this peak gameplay. I did. You just saw it. It was Dragon's Dogma online. Play my game. Play my fucking game. Play my game. Play my game. Like, look at this. Look at this tank. Isn't this a cool tank? Fight a dude on a bridge. Look at this tank. You make crystals on people. You set up jump pads for your team. And then you detonate the fucking crystal. Look at that. You turn yourself to gold to parry moves. This has DMC-style combos where you will hit the attack button and then pause to do a different combo. You knock him down. You blow him up. Look how cool that is. What is this? Dragon's Dogma Online. You are actively doing all of this. Look at them swapping elemental vials on the fly to inflict like 3 status effects at once. Actively parrying moves. Because they're just doing that based on react. This shit is cool! This is what I want out of, like, MMOs. Does this make sense? This is what I want out of, like, MMOs. To me, that is, like, the perfect MMO. It's a game in which, like, it rewards you for, like, paying attention and, like, actively participating in a fight. Good. Come here, ball. Okay. All right, TR check. We got... Oh, fuck. 3's breaking. And 3 is the one that exists all the way in the middle of nowhere. All right, I've got my job to do. I also need to do something. It's time. Don't you want to go look at ads? Don't you like ads? Isn't it time for ads? It's time for ads. Here come the ads. It's ad time. Time for ads. It's time for the ads. Ad time. Combat looks fun instead of alternating 20 buttons for 5 minutes. That's what I think is cool. Like, the combat is active. And it makes sense. It's something that you participate in, like, always. Like, there are plenty of times whenever I'm playing, like, 14 or something, and I feel like I'm a passive participant in the fight that's currently happening. I don't feel like I'm doing something in some fights. I just feel like I'm just there, especially as casters. As a caster, I sometimes just feel like, yeah, I'm in the fight. Gonna vote on the Game Awards. Potentially, yes. Part 2 for Libra, 5 to 7 is Aquarius, 8 to 10 is Gemini. A fact about spades and swords that they represent nobility or military. Damn. You've really researched this. I'm exhausted. I like video games so much. And I think that cool video games can exist. And I am sad that cool video games do not exist. Missed opportunities and stagnation. That makes sense because of Nihil. I hate ads. It's been 1 year. Isn't it good? Dragon's almost like 14 Monster Hunter put together. I mean, it's basically just like an RPG. They just have a bunch of like really big fights you can do. But you can climb on shit. Like Shadow of the Colossus style. And it's cool and good game and cool, fun, good game. Yes, good. I have once again exhausted myself yelling about fucking cool video games. I'm gonna pass out after this stream. And then I can get ready for Terraria. Alright. Job. Good enough. Okay, Romeo Delta Kilo. I have all of these set. Good night, Milky. That's later, not now. Call all. Or at least make the ad times more variable. I am interested in all of your findings, and I enjoy reading them. All right, Tango's done. Kerf is currently working on Victor. Maybe. Kerf is currently working on Victor. But, personally, one thing I can recommend to you is go play Dragon Quest X. If you live outside of America, you have to use a VPN. But if you're in America, you for some reason don't have to use a VPN. But you do have to make a Japanese screenshot. It's a long process. It's a very boring process. But it's worth it, because Dragon Quest X is kind of really fun. And I guarantee that we could get a Dragon Quest X like guild going in the Squid Cord. And eventually, I'm going to hold all of you at gunpoint and force you to do it anyway. So you might as well get a head start. Watch Kerf get blown up by Ramiel. Ramiel. How about no? I just like, I think games are cool and fun. And I like when games are cool and fun. Apply to stream or just the Squid Cord? Probably just the Squid Cord. Because I don't think I could get away with streaming an MMO. Because I feel like if I stream a Japanese-only MMO, they're just going to ban me. Because technically, I'm not supposed to be playing it. Technically. Is that thing still out here? It's usually out here at night. What lunch food? You're making a ham sandwich with cheese. That's it. You get nothing else. 1 bag of unsalted potato chips. Lukewarm water. 1 napkin. Stop threatening your chat. Never. For as long as all of us are alive, I will continuously harass all of you. Just as you all will continuously harass me. Which is as it should be. That says 100. The ideal, like, streamer-chatter relationship is that you all kind of hate me, and then I kind of hate you. But we both keep showing up because it's funny. Why hate? Because it's the same way, like, a good chat will constantly throw rocks at the streamer. The same way that, like, a good mod team will always also... I didn't bring the fucking zip drive. Jovial is arguing. Seems kind of parasocial. The good thing that happens is that a good chat and mod team bullies the fuck out of the streamer. And then in retaliation, I make the stream very unwatchable and kind of bad. And we continue doing this back and forth for eternity. And then, stream is good. Because, for instance, don't you feel involved? Don't you feel connected to the stream? Like you're participating in it? Like you hate the stream. Keep streaming so I can continue hating it. That's what it's all about! When do you make this stream bad? Whenever I do another, like, pizza bit, like I did on, like, Friday. Holy shit. I got so much distance. Oh, hi, Curve. I feel like I want to tear you to pieces with my teeth. See, that's good. That's ideal. Shen is back. Milky. She's back. But yeah, she announced it on stream, didn't she? I fucking knew it. Where the fuck is Kurt? Come here. All right, here's the thing. I don't care about all of you. But I do want to... Okay, I do. Kind of. I tolerate you. You're good chat. There. That's it. We'll compromise on that. But I do want to hear about her... Like, I do want to hear about her trip. So I'm going to go watch that instead. Here's Shen. She just got back from Japan. Go check her out. It's a short one today. It's Monday. Anyway, who gives a shit? It's Monday. No one cares. Wednesday's more of the same. You know what's going on here. I don't care. Take us with you. But that's where we're going. We're going over there. Just come with me. Dear, watch. We're going over right now. Check this out.